Imagine yourself walking through the narrow, winding streets of an ancient city. The scent of freshly baked pastries and the distant sound of fado music fill the air. The Douro River glistens under the morning sun as centuries-old buildings tell the story of a people who have never surrendered. This is Porto, a city of strength, passion, and resilience. Welcome to Eternal Philosophies. Join us as we take a journey through Porto's fascinating past and explore the legacy that makes it one of the most remarkable cities in Europe. Porto is a vibrant and historic city that has shaped Portugal's identity for centuries. Known for its breathtaking landscapes, rich cultural heritage, and world-famous wine, Porto has stood the test of time as an economic, political, and cultural powerhouse. But beyond its beauty and charm lies a history of resilience, innovation, and influence that has earned it the title of Cidade Invicta, the Invincible City. Origins and early history. Porto's story begins in ancient times, with evidence of human settlement dating back to the Bronze Age. The Romans recognized its strategic location along the Douro River and established a settlement called Portugal. This name would later evolve into Portugal, making Porto a crucial birthplace of the nation itself. During the Middle Ages, Porto flourished as a center of trade, thanks to its natural harbor and proximity to the Atlantic Ocean. The city's merchants and artisans contributed to its economic growth, and it became a key hub for shipbuilding and commerce. The Age of Discovery and Maritime Influence. By the 15th century, Portugal had embarked on its grand Age of Discovery, and Porto played a significant role. The city's shipyards built vessels that carried explorers to Africa, India, and beyond. Porto's merchants also supported these expeditions, helping finance Portugal's maritime empire. One of the most remarkable contributions of Porto to this era was the Infante Dom Henrique, Henry the Navigator, who played a crucial role in the advancement of Portuguese exploration. Although primarily associated with the southern region of Portugal, his influence reached Porto, inspiring merchants and sailors to take part in the Age of Expansion. Porto's wine trade. The birth of port wine. One of Porto's most famous exports is its exquisite wine. The origins of port wine date back to the 17th century when British merchants sought a way to preserve Portuguese wine for long journeys. They added a small amount of brandy to the wine, creating the rich, fortified drink that would become world famous. But the story of port wine goes deeper. In the 18th century, British merchants developed strong ties with Porto's wine producers as they sought an alternative to French wines, which had become difficult to obtain due to conflicts between Britain and France. They discovered that by adding aguardente, a grape spirit, to the wine, they could halt fermentation, preserving the wine's natural sweetness, while also making it more durable for long sea voyages. This fortified wine quickly gained popularity across Europe, and Porto became the center of a booming trade. The Douro Valley, just inland from Porto, became the heart of port wine production. The city itself became a crucial trading post, with merchants and families, such as the famous Taylor, Sandeman, and Graham houses, establishing wine lodges in Vila Nova de Gaia, just across the river from Porto. To this day, these lodges continue to age and store the finest port wines, drawing visitors from all over the world. The Invincible City. Porto's role in Portuguese history. Porto's resilience in the face of adversity is legendary. It earned the title Cidade Invicta due to its unwavering resistance during historical conflicts. One of the most defining moments was the Liberal Wars in the early 19th century. In 1832 to 1833, Porto endured a year-long siege by the absolutist forces of Dom Miguel, who sought to overthrow the constitutional government. The people of Porto, alongside Dom Pedro IV's liberal supporters, bravely resisted and ultimately secured victory, ensuring that Porto remained a stronghold of progressive ideals. As a result of this resistance, Porto was never conquered in battle, solidifying its reputation as an undefeated city, a invicta. Porto versus Lisbon. A historic rivalry. Throughout history, Porto and Lisbon have shared a rivalry that extends beyond football and cultural differences. The divide dates back centuries, rooted in political and economic struggles. Porto, known for its hard-working and independent spirit, has often stood in contrast to Lisbon, the political and administrative capital of Portugal. One of the most significant tensions between the two cities occurred in the 18th century, when the Marquis of Pombal, under orders from Lisbon, sought to regulate the wine trade through the establishment of the Douro Wine Company. This decision favored Lisbon's merchants over Porto's wine producers, fueling resentment in the north. Additionally, during the Liberal Wars, Porto aligned itself with the liberal cause, while Lisbon was controlled by the absolutists. This deepened the ideological divide between the two cities, cementing Porto's identity as a defender of liberal values and autonomy. Even today, the rivalry remains a point of pride for the people of Porto, who proudly uphold their city's legacy of resilience, independence, and contribution to Portugal's economy and culture. Modern Porto, a city of culture and innovation. Today, Porto is a city that blends tradition with modernity. Its historic center, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, boasts stunning architecture, including the Clérigos Tower, São Bento Station, and the Dom Luís XIII Bridge. Beyond its historical significance, Porto has become a hub for innovation and culture. With a thriving arts scene, a growing technology sector, and a renowned gastronomy culture, the city continues to evolve while preserving its unique character. FC Porto, the Dragon's legacy. Porto's competitive spirit extends beyond history and trade. It thrives in the world of football. Futebol Clube do Porto, commonly known as FC Porto, founded in 1893, is one of the most successful football clubs in Portugal and a dominant force in European football. With multiple Primeira Liga titles, the highest level of the Portuguese football league system, few prestigious UEFA Champions League and Europa League victories, FC Porto has put the city on the global football map. The club embodies the hard-working and resilient nature of Porto's people, consistently challenging both domestic and European giants. The club's nickname, Dragões, the Portuguese word for dragons, comes from the dragon that appears on the city's coat of arms, symbolizing strength and resilience. In honor of this emblematic creature, FC Porto's stadium is named Estádio do Dragão, Dragon Stadium, a modern and iconic arena that serves as the heart of the club's passionate fan base. The Estádio do Dragão, inaugurated in 2003, is a fortress for the team, embodying the fighting spirit of Porto both on and off the pitch. Porto is more than just a beautiful city. It is a testament to resilience, creativity, and history. From its early days as a Roman settlement to its crucial role in Portuguese commerce and exploration, and its unwavering spirit during times of conflict, Porto stands as a beacon of Portugal's past and future. As you walk along the Ribeira, gaze upon the Douro River, or taste a glass of fine port wine, remember that you are experiencing the legacy of a truly invincible city. Thank you, or as they say in Portuguese, obrigado, for joining us on this journey through Porto's history. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more historical explorations.